StarCraft 2, Mission 3, Part 1 of 0 Hour, hard difficulty. Now, the normal achievement is do not salvage or lose structures. So the strategy I'm using where I just salvaged the barracks for money eliminates me from getting that achievement. So
because those 2 barracks are kind of up above.
Yeah, you don't need them.
And you're never going to have dudes or enemies up in that part of the base, hopefully.
Yeah. So I moved 8 guys to the left side because the left side's going to get attacked first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just getting my economy going as quickly as possible. I got a barracks with a reactor and a barracks with a lab add-on, so I can do medics and marines.
What I did at the very beginning is I put the what is the attachment that lets you do medics?
The lab.
The lab. I did that, and then I made a medic as soon as that was done because I had enough gas to do that, so I could take out the first group of guys to the right that you have to rescue without losing any marines. So I waited a little bit to get the reactor to produce 2 units at once.
Okay. Well, I didn't, and I did. I got.
We're gonna have a lot of different strategies talking throughout this whole guide, so don't get offended if I'm critiquing you.
Yeah, your strategy is probably not as good anyway, so we'll just see how it goes.
The hard achievement is killing 4 hatcheries. So you have to play a little offense on this level, where it encourages you to play defense.
Yeah. When you first play this, you're going to be like, how the hell could I possibly kill 4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Though the trick is, there's 2 in the upper base. You can destroy them, they'll rebuild, and then you destroy them again for 4.
There's
so
2 main bases. There's one to the left and one kind of up, I guess you could say. And the one to the left is quite a bit easier to take out than the one above you. And
and then also, I'm not gonna get all the mission objectives on this. The mission objectives that I'm not gonna get would be rescuing all the guys.
Really, you didn't?
I'm pretty sure I don't rescue all 3. I don't know. I already have the achievement, and it points out where they are on the map.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to be hard.
It's very easy to get.
Yeah.
Very easy, but...
So I'm just massing an army kind of right in the middle of my base down the ramp. I want to have 2 barracks at the beginning at each entrance, which I'll eventually bump up to 3.
Mm-hmm. And then,
but for now, I'm just building units more than I'm worried about the barracks.
Now, do you have... are you going to leave 1 SCV per ramp just to repair?
Per entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Now, I don't build any extra missile towers either.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I put a couple extra around the bunkers just because I had the money.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep in mind in the last minute or 2 maybe, they send some spore pods into the back part of your base. But at that point, I mean, you basically just have to... I don't know how you could fail it at that point unless your base is already falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
If you're holding the front, I mean, the dudes that basically teleport into the back of your base aren't going to tear things up. So
yeah. Just to reiterate, I try to do about 1 medic to every 4 to 6 Marines I make.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor is in.
You want to keep making supply depots because you don't want to be that. You don't want that to be holding you up, because then you just have money sitting in your bunker or barracks,
Mm-hmm.
on Marines that are
units.
queued up. They've already paid for. You've got SCVs you've already paid for, and it's all waiting on your SCV to make a supply depot.
Supply management is unbelievably hard for me to maintain. I've been playing StarCraft since '98 when it came home. I don't think I played it in '98, but I've been playing it for 10 years now, and I still can't. I always forget to build barracks, or not barracks, supply depots or pylons or overlords. It always happens to me, and I'm just starting to get a hold of remembering to do it.
Okay, so once you got a decent-sized army with some medics, just issue an attack command into the first area that has the trapped marines. So if you issue a move command,
They're gonna get torn up.
they're gonna get torn up.
There's a couple burrowed groups of zealots and hydralisks on the way there.
Yeah. So once you get there, get the minerals and get the guys and go back. Yeah, and that's the last time you need to go out that entrance.
So after that, you can totally bunker it in. You can totally close off that entrance. But the entrance on the left, you don't want to totally close off because you need to get your dudes out of that side.
Yeah.
You just did the upgrades too. Okay, I was gonna ask if you did the upgrades.
From the engineering bay? Yeah.
The weapon damage is really helpful because when your Marines are in the bunker, because the armor upgrade isn't going to do shit if they're in a bunker.
Yeah.
It does help when you go out to try to take out the other the hatcheries, though.
Yeah, and especially on hard difficulty, the enemies take more to kill. So
I think the game runs at a faster speed on hard difficulty as well.
I think
compared to normal.
I agree with that.
Okay. It's weird how quickly you and I have been moving up as we play the computer in multiplayer. Because when the game first came out, and we hadn't really played a ton of StarCraft recently, and aren't savants at StarCraft like so many people.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing worth mentioning, actually, now that you're doing this guide. This is a hard difficulty guide, but, a lot of people aren't going to be able to follow this just because they can't manage that many things at once, but we're not, pros at this game by any stretch of the imagination.
If I'm doing it, most people can do it.
Even that, I would say, maybe not.
If you can if you can tell what I'm doing, if you can watch and see what I'm doing and go, okay, yeah, then you can probably pull it off. If you go, what the hell is he doing? How is he queuing up guys? And how is he selecting them? Watch my basics videos.
And play on an easier difficulty. But like when the game first came out, like 2 weeks ago, you got to get those medics to the back of the group. We were losing to groups of like a 2-on-2 versus 2 computer mediums. And now, like last night or maybe like 2 nights ago, we did a 3-on-3 versus 3 hards.
I think it was 2 hards and a medium.
Oh, that's right. You're right. And
so I did send one guy over just to go get them and get some minerals.
And yeah, it's amazing how much better we've gotten at this game in just a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But it really does take practice, this game.
Absolutely.
This genre, really.
Yeah, don't give up on it.
It's so
takes a
much
lot
fun
of
when you
work,
get into
and it's
it.
really rewarding once you're
Very
good.
rewarding.
So, all right, I'll see you next video.
Keep at it, boys. A ride's on its way. Keep your shirt.